Hey folks, it's Chef Kevin. This is a Argentinian style Parrilla that I just finished making not too long ago, and tonight I'm going to show you how to run it. So I'm going to be cooking some chicken. I have a family pack of chicken thighs, and the total weight on this is 4.75 pounds. So 4.75 pounds of chicken thighs. These are big. You get 2, 4, 6, 8 thighs, skin on, bone in, real delicious. Now, the Parrilla was designed to be used with wood, so that's what I'm using tonight. I have a little over 8 pounds of wood right here, and this is mesquite. So what I'm going to do is place the smaller pieces in the cradle first, because those will burn up quicker, and I'll put the larger pieces on the top. Okay, once the fire is established, which takes about a good 10 minutes, this will burn down between an hour and hour and a half, 2 hours. This will all burn down and fall through the grate. This is a special grate for this operation. And I'll be left with a whole bunch of embers on the bottom, which I'll scoop off and place on the fire bricks. And I can control the amount of heat by raising and lowering the grill grate. Now, the Parrilla is something you don't want to start up for a couple of burgers. You want to do that on a gas grill or a Weber or something, but this is so time consuming, it's really not worth it unless you're going to cook a pretty good amount of food. So it'll take about 8 pounds to do this big pack of thighs here. So let me show you how I'm going to start the fire. These are fairly large pieces. This is how they came in. They're split logs. So you can see they're pretty hefty. So you're not gonna don't spend time balling up little pieces of paper and stuffing them in there, and don't try to get some kindling and put it on the bottom and try to light it that way. It's not going to work. These are big pieces of wood. You need a lot of heat to get this going. So how I do it is this way. I actually have a party tomorrow of about 50 people. I'm going to bring this trailer over there and cook up a whole bunch of food. That's the whole idea behind this thing. Anyways, I don't want to use any type of accelerants, charcoal lighter stuff, because that has petroleum in it. I'm moving away from that. Okay, be right back. Okay, I gotta tell you, I've used this a few times. I'm really excited about it. It's so primal cooking. And you really interact with the food. You can hear the wood snapping and the food sizzling away. It's really quite a great experience. So here I have my little torch. What I'm going to do is place this under the cradle in between these little pieces of wood. That just keeps it from rolling around. Okay, it's already starting to make some smoke. Now this is going to have to stay on for at least 10 minutes. And what I'll do occasionally is relocate it a bit and try to get it as much cooked as possible. So let's check in after 10 minutes. Okay, it's been, how long? 37 minutes. into the burn. And I got a nice fire going here. There are some embers here on the bottom, but that's hardly enough to get anything cooked. So it's going to take a while longer. Okay, so we're in 1 hour for the burn time. And you can see there are some embers falling down there, but not enough to cook a chicken wing, let alone 6 pounds of chicken thighs. So yeah, it's going to take a while. It's going to take at least another half hour, 45 minutes or so. You can't rush this. You can't if you want to run a Parrilla, you can't be impatient. I'll bust that up a bit. Okay, I got a fair amount of embers, but I'm going to need more than that. Now, the Artinian way of cooking, you don't cook over coals, you don't cook over fire, and you don't cook over smoke. It's the embers. And these embers are putting out smoke naturally like they should, but it's a good smoke. It's a clean smoke. It's the white smoke. It's invisible, but it's there, and you can definitely taste it on the food. That's why this is going to taste so great. Okay, we're 1 hour in. Okay, the burn time is almost an hour and a half. As you can see, there's not much wood remaining in the cradle. Alright, this is just about ready. I have a huge amount of embers here. We're ready to do this. I'm going to go in the house and get the chicken. Okay, it's exactly an hour and a half. Like I said, that's the normal time. Going to bring the rack up. Transfer these coals over. They're now considered coals or embers. This is where you have to be careful. You don't drop an ember on the floor or your foot. Now, I don't have any food on the rack right now because I don't want any ashes to get onto the food. Got a lot of good embers. Okay, I have a nice bed of embers here. There's just one small piece still cooking, still burning. That rack was full an hour and a half ago. Now it's just one small piece, and I'll let that burn down and throw it in as I continue to cook. Okay, I'm going to bring the rack down. That'll do it. Going skin side down. I'm going to render off that fat. Now, as far as the spices go, it's very simple. It's salt, black pepper, and cumin. This is very basic. This is how I've been liking my food. I don't use any barbecue sauce because there's sugar in that. So I'm eating healthy food, and that's how I lost 60 pounds. I'm going to bring this rack down, get some heat started. The chicken thighs have only been in a few minutes. The wood smells so great. You can hear the chicken sizzling away. Smells so awesome. This is what Parrilla cooking is all about. This is about as far away from a Wi-Fi pellet grill as you can possibly get. Here it is, folks. Parrilla grilled chicken. The cook time was about a half hour, and it took me an hour and a half to get the coals, plus throw in another hour for this and that, getting the grill ready and all that. So yeah, a good two and a half hours of work, but it's worth it. This chicken is very basic: salt, pepper, cumin, and that's the way I like it. I have a couple of wedges of lemon here, and that goes really well with the chicken. It livens it up. I'm not using any type of processed food or any sugary barbecue sauce. I don't do that. I don't do processed foods, and that helped me lose almost 65 pounds. And as soon as you bite into this chicken, you can taste the smoke. I mean, you can even smell the smoke. It's so awesome. It was so worth it. I have plenty of leftovers. Having grilled corn. Corn is not really that healthy, but it's so addictive when you grill it up and put some butter on that, a little salt. And I have some grilled peppers in here from my garden. This is all very nice meal. Okay, folks, if you like my videos, then don't forget to throw me a friggin' bone here.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.